Hi everyone, this is Mary with Studio B, and I am bringing you some talks on accessible movement for our beginner series, and also what that means to me as someone with a cervical and spinal disability. So previously I've talked a little bit about what it feels like to offer self-compassion to the body. And today I'd like to explore what it feels like to find security in the body when we are feeling a little bit challenged with whether it's a physical or mental disability. And one of the things I like to say first is that at any time if you're feeling a sensation that's strong, whether it's mental or physical, it's okay to stop, to pause, to come back, and to regroup. Something that we find out when we start dealing with chronic illness is that the body has limits. Something we previously didn't think about, but something that becomes readily apparent as we navigate the challenges that presents. So I want to offer ways that I have found to find security in the body and the mind as I navigate the challenges of living with a physical disability. The first is the breath, which I offer some tips and tricks with in one of the other practices. But for this, I'm going to talk a little bit about feeling held wherever you are in the space that you're in. So obviously, this probably isn't a good practice to do if you're in public with a lot of people, maybe on the subway, not the best place to do it. But if you're in your home or at your desk where you have a little bit of space, this is something we can check in with to find security and probably some space, which is very needed as we navigate our challenges. So I like to check in with the breath and the body, and what that means to me is really grounding down. That can be explored in several ways. It can be with a physical connection of the feet on the ground or where the seat is in the chair. It also can be explored through the way gravity is holding us. We can really sink down and really connect. So I want you to, if you're in a chair, really feel yourself settling into this chair, feeling rooted. Feeling the earth underneath the feet, maybe like there's branches or even roots shooting out down through your feet and spreading. And the gravity is really weighting us down, pulling us down. We're being held by that. And then we can start to feel it in the rest of the body. And I like to sometimes rest the hands on the abdomen or chest, feel that rhythm of the breath, or else also feeling grounded through the arms where they're resting and the hands, whether it's on the thighs or the arms of a chair. So really feeling that weight, whether it's gravity or maybe the growing through the earth helps you if you're a visual person. Something, or maybe feeling like you have a blanket on you or getting a blanket. These are things that are reminders of that connection we have to the earth and that we can really connect with when we're feeling challenged, whether it's through a physical or mental challenge. So grounding down. And that can mean a lot of different things, but I really like to just sink into it, just really feeling like the gravity is connecting you to the earth, that you're secure in that rootedness of the body. The body is your anchor here. And you can also start to explore how that feels. Like, are you actually feeling weighted? Like you can feel that gravity pulling you down, holding you. It is holding the whole entire body and beyond. It's connecting you with other people, which can be very helpful when we're facing challenges. So I'm just feeling that connection, that growth of the roots through the feet, feeling the weight of the seat and its connection to the chair. And I'm anchoring in that knowledge of that connection. And I'm also checking in with the breath that we explore in other practices. The breath is there with us at all times. It can be felt as it travels. It's a nice reminder that as it travels through the body, it keeps going. It's connecting us also to the earth and to others around us. And I also have offered swaying side to side as something that is very soothing. That's also something that can be grounding and offer a little bit of security if we're feeling a little bit uprooted. So these are some options that I like to offer. And these are places I like to return if I'm feeling, at the end of the day, a little bit stressed from the body fatigue or else a little mental fatigue, which happens every day with us all. So really finding something that can be grounding for you. And also sometimes I like to look out the window and experience maybe watching the trees blow and remembering how connected they are, whether it's to the leaves or the branches. This can be done with a plant. It can also be done with looking at flowers. It's also a good time to get outside and connect with nature a little bit too. So finding those things that can really be your anchor, offer that security for those challenging times. And more importantly, offering yourself a moment to find that. So whether it is visualizing, again, the roots or the feet, feeling the feet where they're on the ground, feeling that gravity holding you in that chair, whatever it is, really leaning into it and allowing it to hold you. But I appreciate whatever it is that's working for you in this moment, knowing it's going to be different for each person. And hopefully finding that groundedness and connection that grows out from each of us wherever we're landing. Thank you for practicing with me today, and we'll see you soon for more of the series.